ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुर्श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तु ते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधारा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji, for doing the Mangalacharan. Indusa Mataji, can you read the text and the purport, please?
Hare Krishna. We're doing the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 3, Verse 21. Imam lokamamum chaiva Ramayan sutaram yadun Remek shanadaya data Shanastri kshana saurida. I do the word-to-word translation, yes, Mataji?
Yes, please. The whole word to word and then translation and purport, please.
Okay. All right. Imam, this, Lokam, earth, Amum, and other worlds, Cha, also, Eva, certainly, Ramayan, pleasing, Sutaram, specifically, Yadun, the Yadus, Reme, enjoyed, Shanadaya, by night, Data, given by, Kshana, pleasure, Stri, with woman, Kshana, conjugal love, Saurhida, friendship. Translation by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. The Lord enjoyed his pastimes, both in this world and in other worlds, higher planets, specifically in the association of the Yadu dynasty. At leisure hours, offered by night, he enjoyed the friendship of conjugal love with women. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. The Lord enjoyed in this world with his pure devotees, although he is the personality of Godhead and is transcendental to all material attachment. He nevertheless exhibited much attachment for his pure devotees on the earth, as well as for the demigods who engaged in his service in the heavenly planets as powerful delegated directors in the management of all material activities. He displayed special attachment for his family members, the Yadus, as well as for his 16,000 wives, who had the opportunity to meet him in the leisure hours of night. All these attachments of the Lord are manifestations of his internal potency, of which the external potency is only a shadow representation. In the Skanda Purana, Prabhasakanda, in the topics between Lord Shiva and Gauri, the manifestation of his internal potencies is confirmed. There is mention of the Lord's meeting with 16,000 cowherd damsels, although he is the Hamsa, transcendental supersoul, and maintainer of all living entities. The 16,000 cowherd damsels are a display of 16 varieties of internal potency. This will be more elaborately explained, in the 10th canto. It is said that Lord Krishna is just like the moon, and the damsels, part of his internal potencies, are like the stars around the moon. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. As we await Mataji's arrival, as you mentioned, she's going to be a little late. Can we concentrate on learning the shloka? You can probably read one line and then we can repeat after you. Indusa, can you
Yes.
take us through, please?
All right. Just one line and then you do the repetition, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Imam Lukam Amum Chaiva.
Imam lokam amum chaiva.
Ramayan Sutaram Yadun.
Ramayana sutaram yadum.
Remekshana Dayadata.
Remekshana dayadata.
Shana Strikshana Saurhirda.
Shana strishana sauraha.
Maybe you can do it again, then we repeat after you.
Gayatri Mataji, if you can say it and then we can repeat after you.
Sure, Mataji. Imam lokam amum chaiva.
Imam lokam amum chaiva.
Ramyam sutaram yudhun.
Ramyam sutaram
Ramyam
yadum.
Reme kshanadaya datta.
Remekshaya dayadatta.
Kshanastri kshanasauhridaha.
Shanastri kshana sauhradaha.
Hare Krishna.
Gayatri Mataji, could you take us through the word-to-word translation?
Sure, Mataji. Yes. Imam, this. Lokam, earth.
Mataji, let us repeat after you.
Oh, okay, Mataji, okay. Imam, this.
Imam, this.
Earth. I mean, lokam, earth.
Lokam, earth.
Amum, and the other words.
Amum, and the other worlds.
Cha, also.
Cha, also.
Eva, certainly.
Eva, certainly.
Ramayan, pleasing.
Ramyam, pleasing.
Sutaram, specifically.
Sutaram, specifically.
Yadun, the Yadus.
Yadum, the Yadus.
Reme, enjoyed.
Reme, enjoyed.
Kshanadaya, by night.
Kshanadaya, by night.
Datta, given by.
Datta, given by.
Kshana, leisure.
Shana, leisure.
Stri, with woman.
With woman. Stri, with woman.
Kshana,
Shana,
conjugal love.
conjugal love.
Sauhrudaha, friendship.
Saurudaya, friendship.
Friendship.
Should we read the translation again, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, let's do that.
Okay, Mataji. Translation. The Lord enjoyed his pastimes, both in this world and in other worlds, higher planets, specifically in the association of the Yadu dynasty. At leisure hours offered by night, he enjoyed the friendship of conjugal love with women. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. The Lord enjoyed in this world with his pure devotees. Although he is the personality of Godhead and is transcendental to all material attachment, he nevertheless exhibited much attachment for his pure devotees on the earth, as well as for the demigods who engage in his service in the heavenly planets, as powerful delegated directors in the management of all material activities. He displayed special attachment for his family members, the Yadus, as well as for his 16,000 wives who had the opportunity to meet him in the leisure hours of night. All these attachments of the Lord are manifestations of his internal potency, of which the external potency is only a shadow representation. In the Skanda Purana, Prabhasa Kanda, in the topics between Lord Shiva and Gauri, there is confirmation of his internal potential manifestations. There is mention of the Lord's meeting with 16,000 cowherd damsels, although he is the Hamsa, transcendental, supersoul, and maintainer of all living entities. The 16,000 cowherd damsels are a display of 16 varieties of internal potencies. This will be more elaborately explained in the 10th canto. It is said there that Lord Krishna is just like the moon, and the internal potential damsels are like the stars around the moon. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Indusa Mataji and Gayatri Mataji, for taking us through the text, translation, and purport. Shall we use this time to read text 22?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, if you can take us through text 22, we can go slowly. We can concentrate on the pronunciation of the Sanskrit.
Okay, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Tasyaivam ramamanasya
Tasyaivam ramanasya
संवत्सरगणान् बहून्
samvatsaraganam bahum
गृहमेधेषु योगेषु
rahamedeshu yogeshu
विरागः समजायत.
viragaha samajayata.
Is everybody reading Mataji again?
We can do that, yes. Indu Samataji, if you can read and we can repeat after you.
Okay. Saivam Raman Manasya
Tasyaivam ramanasya
Samvatsaraganan Bahun
संवत्सरगणान् बहून्
Rehamedeshu Yogeshu
गृहमेधेषु योगेषु
Viraga Samajayata
विरागः समजायत.
Hare Krishna, Eastern Prabhu. Are you able to see the screen? We are just improving our Sanskrit. Okay, maybe his internet is not working. Renuka Mataji, are you able to read the Sanskrit for us?
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, I'll
Hare
try.
Krishna.
Tasya Tasyavam Vam Ramanasya
Tasvayam Ramanasya
Samvatsara Gana Banu
Samvatsara Ganam
Samvatsaragan Bahun
Grahamed Hesu Yogeshu
Grahamedeshu
Nitesu Yogeshu
Vigrahas Samajayata.
Viragra Samachayata.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Eastern Prabhu, are you able to read the Sanskrit for us so we can repeat after you?
Hare Krishna. Yeah, I can manage.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Tashaivam Ramamanasya
Tasvaivam Ramanasya
Samvatsara Ganan Bahun
Samvatsara Ganam Bahu
Grihamedesu Yogeshu
Rahamedeshu
Grihamedeshu Vedeshu Yogeshu
Viragraha Samajayata.
Viragraha
Yeah.
Samachayata. We can go on to word Gayatri Mataji and
Yes,
then the
Mataji.
translation and purport.
Okay, Mataji. Tasya his
Here is
evam thus
Evam thus
Ramamanasya enjoying
Ramamanasya enjoying
Samvatsara years
Samvatsara years
Ganan many
Ganan many Ganan
Ba- Bahun great many
Bahun great many
Grihamedeshu in household life
Grahamedeshu in household life
Yogeshu in sex life
Yogeshu in sex life
Viragaha detachment
Viragaha detachment
Samajayata awakened.
Samajayata awakened.
Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. The
Teacher.
Lord was thus engaged in household life for many, many years, but at last his detachment from ephemeral sex life was fully manifested. Even though the Lord is never attached to any kind of material sex life, as the universal teacher, he remained a householder for many, many years, just to teach others how one should live in householder life. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakura explains that the word samajayata means fully exhibited. In all his activities, while present on the earth, the Lord exhibited detachment. This was fully displayed when he wanted to teach by example that one should not remain attached to household life for all the days of one's life. One should naturally develop detachment as a matter of course. The Lord's detachment from household life does not indicate detachment from his eternal associates, the transcendental cowherd damsels, but the Lord desired to end this so called attachment to the three modes of material nature. He can never be detached from the service of his transcendental associates like Rukmini and other goddess of fortune, as described in the Brahma Samhita 5.29. Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrahma Sevayamanaha Manam Sevayamanam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Gayatri Mataji. Hare Krishna, Radhika Mataji, Danvat Pranam. Please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Mataji, we are reading the Srimad Bhagavatam. We are on 3.3.21 and we've read the text and the purport. So we can thank you very much for joining in today. We can hand over to you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So sorry. I was driving to work and I got a little bit stuck in the traffic, hence the delay. Anyways, let's get started. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschaita Deshatarine नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत्विषे नमः ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत् शृण्वता स्वागता कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः हृदयन्तस्थो हि अभद्राणि विदुनोति सुहृत्सतं नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So this particular verse is describing, as you can understand, the fifth and sixth qualities of Bhagavan, right? Jnana and Vairagya. So though Bhagavan acted like a soul of the universe without being attached, he enjoyed the objects which gave happiness, that was presented by Indra and others, which were not forbidden by Vedic and popular rules. This is verse number 19. That's the previous verse, right? So that's talking about the Bhagavan's quality of Vairagya and Jnana. So now, for us in Krishna consciousness, we cannot try for detachment. It has to happen automatically with attachment to Krishna. So we are not like jnanis. The jnanis, they actually go into the, say for example, when we talked about karma arpanam, they want to be detached from the fruits of the action. That is why they are doing what they are doing, right? They are giving the results to the Lord because they want to be detached from the results of the work they perform. But with us, we are also performing the work, but we offer it with love. That attachment, dear devotees, is responsible for the detachment we have towards material things or the results of our work. Are you able to understand the contrast between what is the perspective of a jnani versus what is the perspective of a bhakta? Yes? Are you all clear?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Mm.
That is important. Go for it.
Yes. Yes, yeah. Bhakta is always in the mode of service to the Lord, but Gnani is always just worried about how much he has learned or how much knowledge he is gaining by reading the scriptures. Or is that right, Mataji? Or
So, dear Gayatri Mataji, what we are talking about is detachment, right? With regards to Jnani, he wants to be detached. Why he wants to be detached? In order to attain the result, that is the Brahma Jyoti, he knows, okay, I have to be detached from everything this world has to offer. So for that, he first is doing, okay, karma arpanam is done. We talked about karma arpanam, right? When we talk about karma arpanam, there are the jnanis do it in one way and bhaktas do it in another way. How does the jnani do it? Want detached from the work that I perform. That is why I give the results to you, O my Lord, because I don't want to be attached to the results. This is the jnani's perspective. But when it comes to, that is Nishkam Karma Yoga, right? But when it comes to the bhaktas, I also perform work. But I want to offer the results of the work to you, my Lord, because of the love I have for you. And this love towards the Lord is responsible for detachment towards material things. But for the jnanis, they have to first be detached in order to get the ultimate. But we don't follow that route. Oh, I artificially, oh, so you know what, I force myself, like I have to be detached from these things. So I constantly try to avoid whatever it is. I just avoid. How long can it last for you? We cannot be like them. Our path is more towards love, where because of that love we become detached towards other things. Because of the love towards Krishna, we become detached to parties, we become detached to other things this material world has to offer. Did you understand, Mataji? Gayatri Mataji, this is what I was trying, just the detachment point.
Yes, yes, Mataji. I got it, Mataji. Yes, yes,
Okay,
totally. I got it, Thank you, Mataji.
great,
Yes.
great. Yes. So, if you look at the next verse, this verse explains that though the Lord is not attracted to the actions of Maya Shakti, he is attached to his actions of Chit Shakti, right? By the sweetness of four elements. What are the four elements? Glances, words, action, and form. The Lord gave pleasure to the devotees on the earth. So, again, so we need to understand, right? When it comes to showing affection, Krishna showing affection of conjugal actions, wherever there were opportunities during the night, he enjoyed. This is because, why? These queens were actually composed of Chit Shakti, arising from his Swarupa. Okay, this can be compared to the mundane world's enjoyment that people would have. Absolutely not. Whenever we talk about Lord, it's always something that is transcendental. Again, one who's in the platform can understand Lord's action. These actions are pretty much described in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Dear devotees, whenever it comes to the pastimes of the Lord, it's very, very important for us to first understand, as I said, the first few cantos and then move to the 10th canto. Now, this particular thing is the Chit Shakti of the Lord, which is being talked about. And whenever Chit Shakti is involved, obviously Lord enjoys that type of interaction with his devotees. So this is the point that's being described in this verse. Now, we have to obviously talk about some relevant examples, pertaining to this particular purport. Now, I was just thinking of an episode from Sri Sampradaya where Ramanujacharya was the guru. Now, this is interaction between the Vaishnavas. Okay, of course, we have to relate it with our Vaishnavas because that is how first we have to love somebody in this world, right? And then obviously that person, whoever we love with, he has attachment towards Krishna and we follow through his footsteps to love Krishna. Like, say, for example, our spiritual master. So here we have Ramanujacharya and he was the guru of Sri Sampradaya. And what about him? He's a very, very powerful Vaishnava. And Ramanujacharya was spreading, obviously, the love of Godhead all over India. He had many disciples, and one of his disciples was a Grihastha disciple. And he actually grew up with Ramanujacharya. Although he was like a friend to Ramanujacharya, he surrendered his life and he became his disciple. Okay. And now this person's name is Kuresh. The disciple's name is Kuresh. And he was married to a lady who was equally devotional like him. and her name was Andal. So by the grace of the Lord, they amassed tremendous wealth. They had lots of opulence, big house, lot of money. But they were so much in the mood of service that from sunrise to midnight, they kept their gate of their house open and gave charity to whoever, anybody who wanted during that time frame. They just gave that charity to them. Um, just like anybody could walk into their house and whatever they want, they would ask them and they would give that to them. And during the course of that time, that interaction with them, they would not only give charity but also preach about the Lord. They were so generous that they just wanted to serve. You understand, dear devotees, here, because of the attachment towards the Lord, detachment for material things happen. And that is why the mood of service, that's how the mood of service, that's through the attachment towards the Lord and Guru. God has given me this. This is what they say. And it's not mine. It is His. And I'm grateful for that. Let me reciprocate what He has given to me by giving it to others. This is the feeling of gratefulness. Right, dear devotees? Now, if you look at Prabhupada, one time a devotee asked Prabhupada, "You have given so much, Prabhupada. How could we repay you?" And Prabhupada said, "Whatever I have given, right? Whatever I have given in terms of treasure, share it with others." He didn't want anything for himself. That's gratitude. If we are grateful, then we want to reciprocate with the person whom we are grateful to. So, because we are grateful to God for all the things He has given them, Prabhupada and others, they were sharing it with all of God's children. That's the mood of devotees. That's the mood of our spiritual master. Right, dear devotees? So for us, the principle is attachment towards the Lord, attachment towards the Guru will lead to detachment towards other things. We will not mind it. We need a big heart. If we were to take $10 from our pocket and not think about that $10 because we have given in charity for a good cause, that's purity. But if we were to give that $10 and keep thinking, "Oh my God, I could have just paid my mortgage with this $10 or $10,000, whatever it is," but keep giving about that and keep on thinking about, "Oh my God, I donated this money." Do you think that is that's actually, it's not even worth it. Instead, you could have kept the money to yourself, and when the point came where you were fully renounced from that act of giving, that is the charity, with a pure heart, if you were able to donate it, that's better. That is better. Till then, just wait, keep praying to the Lord. "See, I have enough money, Lord, but I'm just not having that heart to donate." It's very hard, dear devotees, to have that mood, the service attitude to donate, be it for temples, be it for the devotees, be it for anything when it comes to spirituality. It's very hard. It's very hard. But if we don't have that yet, just pray to the Lord. Give me that attitude where I just want to serve you, O my Lord. Whatever I earn, I just have to devote it to you, O my Lord. Without any trace of hesitation, without any trace of looking back at it and cribbing about the fact that I donated. This is the mood I want to have. Pray to Him. Till then, keep praying to Him. Don't donate with any sort of urgency and haste because others are donating. When that mood of service attitude naturally comes to you, that is the time you have to donate. Not for the sake of others, not for the sake of society, but for the sake of love towards Lord and your spiritual master and the devotees whom you're going to be with in the process. Hope that makes sense, devotees. This is detachment. The detachment has to come from attachment towards Krishna, attachment towards the Lord. When that happens, we cannot be stopped. We cannot be stopped in doing any action. It's just the love that controls us, nothing else. Now, if you look at another episode, there was this great devotee called Kanchipurna. And he used to go to the temple of Ranganath in Sri Rangam. Sri Rangam is back in South India, devotees. My native is actually only a few hours away from Sri Rangam. And he had a great relationship with the deity where he would talk to the deity and then the deity would talk back. He was a very simple person. He was not a very well-educated person, but he was very simple. He just loved to sing the glories of the Lord. Right? So, I'm so sorry. Sorry, dear devotees, just one call from my office. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't even, because I'm using my phone, I'm not sure how to attend calls from my office. Anyways, that's okay. I'll return my call later. So anyways, so this person, he was very simple person. He used to love the glories of the Lord, and the Lord liked his singing so much because it had great devotion. He would just talk to him very casually. And one time Lakshmi Devi said to Kanjipurna, he said, so what is this noise I'm just hearing, Kanjipurna? He said, because it's midnight, the gate is closed at Kuresh's house, and he gives charity from sunrise to midnight. But the husband and wife also, they need some sleep, so the gate closed. That was the noise you heard just now. And actually, they lived far away. It wasn't that you can actually physically hear, but obviously, Lakshmi Devi could hear. You understand what I mean? Because she has ears everywhere. And Kanjipurna understood her heart. So Lakshmi Devi is saying to Kanjipurna, see, tell Kuresh and Andal that I want to see them. So he went there and said, see, Kuresh, Lakshmi Devi wants you to come to the temple. She wants to see you both. And now it's some distance away. And Kuresh said, oh my God.
Devotees, let's be patient till Mataji receives her call.
No, I'm not trying to receive the phone. I don't know how to take it out of my phone. So it's disturbing. I don't know, dear devotees, bear with me. My computer is not having the Zoom today. So anyways, I don't know. This phone keeps ringing. Sorry about it, but we will continue our classes. Again, so now the important point here, dear devotees, when Kuresh was told this by Kanjipurna that Lakshmi Devi wanted to see me, what was Kuresh's reaction? Kuresh's reaction was such that he was feeling so, he felt that, oh, why did Lakshmi Devi actually want to see me? I don't think I'm worth that. I'm not worth whatever Lakshmi Devi, she's the goddess of wealth. And why would she want to see such a sinful person like me? I'm contaminated by false ego and I have attachment to the things of this world. Why does she want to see me? This was his mood. He feels as if there is no qualification, but still, if it's your order, that is Kanchipurna, if it's your order, if it's Lakshmi Devi's order that I have to go and see her, I have to go. This is how he thought in his mind. Then now this is very important that this is a very important segment which talks about from the beginning to end of our spiritual cultivation. So what did he do? Dear devotees, please listen. Now, when Lakshmi Devi called him, and this was an order that was put forth by Lakshmi Devi, he had to obviously obey her order. Now, he took off all the nice clothes and put on the clothes of a mendicant because he has to go and see the Lord. He has to go before the Lord and his consort, and he doesn't want to go like a rich man. Now, he wants to go like a beggar with nothing, and he wants to just reveal the fact that I'm only depending on your mercy. And her wife also took off all the nice clothes that she had, and then she also put on the clothes of a mendicant, and they both left behind the home and went to the forest. Andal only brought one possession with her. That's a golden cup that she brought with her to feed her husband, some water. And they walked through the forest. It was night, and Andal became little afraid. She said, this forest at night, it's a very beautiful place. And Kuresh said, knowing what Andal was thinking in her mind, if you don't have anything, there is nothing. There's no fear of losing. But only if you have something, then you're afraid. And what is this fear due to? This fear is due to attachment. So wherever there is no attachment, there is no fear. You cannot put fear into a person who is detached. So she realized, oh my God, whatever Quraysh said makes sense. I have this golden cup. And she knows that's causing a little bit of fear and making her feel afraid. Now, what did she do with the golden cup? She threw it away deep into the jungles. And she was fearless now with no attachments. So they came to Sri Rangam, and Sri Rangam happened to be the place where their guru Ramanujacharya was living. So Ramanujacharya, what did he do? He arranged for their accommodations, and they were so happy to be with their guru. And they actually left behind everything, their opulent house, their money, and they realized the real wealth is to serve our guru. So he lived a very simple life in a single hut, in a hut, and then they have to beg to get each meal. But they were with their guru. That is what was the feeling where they felt so grateful for being able to serve their guru with such love and attachment that nothing of this world, be it opulence, be it money, nothing mattered to them. Imagine if somebody is used to a lifestyle of living a very high class life with a lot of opulence. Can he live in a small hut where he has to go and beg food every day? Is it possible? I mean, what would his false ego say? It's so difficult, dear devotees. Whatever the pure devotees of the Lord do, it's quite impossible for an ordinary man to think of it from that perspective. You can act maybe for a day or so, but what after, right? So now there is a little story that I would like to tell about Quraysh with this episode. So Ramanujacharya had several gurus. We all know that. And Yamunacharya, he never initiated Ramanujacharya, but he inspired him in his heart. What was the inspiration that he left to him? Yamunacharya, at the time of leaving his body, he indicated to Ramanujacharya with 3 fingers his 3 desires. And he wanted Ramanujacharya to fulfill those desires in his life. One was, he was asked to write a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Second was, he was asked to spread the love of Godhead all over India. Third was to, obviously, in the honor of the father of Vyasadeva, the author of Vishnu Puran, he wanted Ramanujacharya to name somebody Parashar. So now Ramanujacharya was telling his disciples, you know what? Yamunacharya gave me this instruction to go write a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. But in order to properly do it, you know what? I have to study the commentary of Bodhayana. There was only one copy of that in India, and that was in Kashmir. I'm sure all of you would have heard, obviously, Kashmir even now is a very dangerous place. There's just places full of conflicts. Now, he was living in Sri Rangam, which is South India. Obviously, to get a copy of Bodhayana, he had to go to Kashmir and he had to walk thousands of miles, dear devotees. It was not like, yeah, I have a flight, I can just fly in the plane. No. So now he had to walk several miles. He went with whom? This disciple Quraysh, all the way to Kashmir. Now, there is this ashram called Shraddha Pit. And there he asked people, can I get a commentary of Bodhayana? Now these people they were all impersonalists and they were all thinking, oh my God, if he gets a copy of Bodhayana, this guy is so intelligent, he's going to write a commentary in order to refute us. So then we'll be never able to defend ourselves. So they told Ramanujacharya, actually, you know what? We had a copy. We used to have a copy of Bodhayana, but now we don't have it anymore because why? The worms have bitten it. So this was how they were trying to give an excuse. So it no longer exists with us. Now Ramanujacharya, he felt so bad. Oh my God! One night he was resting, and Goddess Durga appeared before him. It was her temple. He was resting there. And then she came to him and she handed this book and she said, you better go to your native place immediately. Since you have a copy of this book, those people are going to come and attack you. So he and Quraysh respectfully asked if they could leave the ashrama, and then left. Now, a few days later, as they were cleaning their library, they happened to find out about the fact, these impersonalists, they happened to find out about the fact that the book is no longer there. This was a very difficult decision for them. Difficult situation, right? They decided, okay, these two Vaishnavas who must have come here, they are the ones who would have taken it. So we have to go and find them. So the whole group of people, they went on searching for these two people. And then it took a month until they found out Ramanujacharya and Kuresh in some forest while they were traveling back to Sri Rangam. They said, do you have that book? Give them back to us. Obviously, they took the book, right? And Ramanujacharya was so sad. He couldn't write a commentary in reference to the book. Without reference to the book, how can he write the commentary? The whole purpose of him coming was to get that copy of Bodhayana book so that he could refute it based on what was talked about in that book. And Ramanujacharya was so sad. On the other hand, he looked at Quraysh and Quraysh was so happy. He said, why are you so happy, Quraysh? And Quraysh, to Ramanujacharya's question, he responded, because every night when you were sleeping, Gurudev, I was reading this book. I read the whole thing 100% and I completely memorized. Again, with regards to memorization or even talking about Krishna Katha, right? How many episodes of Krishna Leela are we able to remember? How many messages of Krishna are we able to take it to heart? Imagine Quraysh, he just memorized everything 100% for his guru's sake. Again, this is what is pure devotion, dear devotees. We have to contrast where we are to where a pure devotee is. Every class I would like to reinstate what a pure devotee does and what do we do. We always have to introspect ourselves. When am I going to reach that platform of pure devotion, right? This is a pure devotee. Courage. See, at least myself, I'm with so much thoughts and my mind is corrupted with so many things this material world has to offer, be it kids, be it this, be it that. But when it comes to dear devotees, they just think of guru, service to guru, and whatever is important is what that goes into their mind and heart. Everything else is discarded. This is the point, dear devotees. So now Ramanujacharya, on hearing Quraysh, he was so happy. He said to Quraysh, I'm eternally indebted to you. I owe my life to you, Quraysh, and because you've actually given me the means through which I can serve my guru according to his instruction. Again, everybody is the mood of service attitude is service to guru. They want to take the instruction of the guru to their heart. Again, dear devotees, in our Sacramento area, we had His Grace Vaishika Prabhu come here and give a lecture. When devotees asked him, how are you able to do what you're able to do, Prabhuji, what would be that one thing that you would say? And his answer was very blatant. He said, give this one life to Srila Prabhupada. Give one life to Krishna and surrender to Krishna. Just see what happens, right? Give this life to Krishna. Now, giving this life to Krishna, that mercy has to come, right? Giving that life to Krishna, surrendering yourself every minute to Krishna, every second to Krishna. Nothing but Krishna. As I said, only a devotee who has it can give it to others. So Prabhuji was very blatant about the fact that when you do that, that transformation happens. Just prepare yourself to surrender to Krishna, give this life to Krishna, and then see what happens. Right? So let's all pray for that mercy, dear devotees, where we are able to give this life to Krishna from wherever we are. I know we wait for the period of retirement where when am I going to get retired and when am I going to give myself to Krishna? Of course, that is going to happen soon if we have that desire, right? Anyways, now in Kanchipuram, as you know, there is the capital of that area where there was a king of Chola dynasty, and his name is called Kulotunga. Now, the Cholas for generations and generations, they were devotees of Vishnu's. But somehow or the other, we have Kulotunga, who's a madman, and he was a very fanatic. He was a fanatic, basically. He was a devotee of Shiva, and he considered Shiva as the way. He's the truth to life, and there's no other way for mukti other than surrender to Shiva. So not only in those words, but he was, it was just not the words of it alone, but through the mentality also, he was really a fanatic. And there was no other way uh, than Shiva, and to get that mukti, right? So he wanted all of his kingdom to be Shivites basically. And he hated everyone who liked Krishna or Vishnu. Now he had a minister. His minister's name was Chaturgram. And this is a very serious story, dear devotees, so please bear with me. Now, Chaturgram, he was a sincere disciple of Quraysh and Ramanujacharya, and he rejected his guru and went to Kulotunga. And Kulotunga was going around getting petitions signed from everyone saying Shiva is the supreme. Now, Chaturgram, he told Kulotunga that Ramanujacharya is a powerful person. I know him. If you don't defeat him, then he will convert the whole country into Vaishnavas. But if you defeat him, on the other hand, everyone will start worshipping Shiva. Right? This is what he told him. The only way you could establish religion, by proving Krishna, by proving Shiva is the supreme, is by defeating Ramanujacharya. You have to defeat him and prove the fact. And that is how people are going to believe that Shiva is the supreme. Now, if you can't do that, murder him. So this is what he told Kulotunga. Now, obviously, this guy was not good, right? He was not pure in his heart. He was just, some people adulterate others, right? That was what he did to Kulotunga. Now, Kulotunga already was a fanatic, okay? And now on hearing this, he took it to his heart and he sent a challenge to Ramanujacharya. And one of the Ramanuja's prominent guru, Mahapurna, he was also there during that time. He was an old man, and he obviously wanted Mahapurna also to come to his kingdom. So in Srirangam, in the ashram of Ramanujacharya, obviously Ramanujacharya got this message and he was preparing to go. But Quraysh, he understood the devious intentions of the king because the guards who came there, they had weapons in their hands. They had so much weapons to bring, to get Ramanujacharya back to the palace. So Quraysh fell at the feet of Gurudev and he said, I appeal to you, Gurudev. I beg you, give me this one benediction. And Gurudev said, what is the benediction you're asking, my son? And Gurudev said, obviously Quraysh said, these people are going to kill you. They are going to obviously murder you, torture you, and then kill you. There's no doubt about it. This is what is their plan. And you're my guru, and you're my life and soul. I'm just begging you this. If you're gone, I have no life left in this world. And besides, you nourish thousands of people's hearts and giving love to so many people. Giving that love of Godhead, you do it to so many people, millions and millions of people all over this land. And I'm just an insignificant fallen soul. If I die, there's no loss to this world. But if you die, it's a great tragedy. The gods are outside, they're waiting for you. Please give your sannyasi robes to me, and I'll give you my grahastha robes. Let's exchange. You escape, and I'll go to the king in your name. Ramanujacharya said, how is it possible? That's not possible. And Quraysh was weeping. He was begging, please, Gurudev, this is my service to you. Please. Because of his sincerity, obviously, Ramanujacharya traded the clothes with him. He put on the robes of a grihastha, and obviously Quraysh, he put on the sannyasi robes, and he just walked out so that the guards did not suspect. So obviously he walked out alone, and then all other devotees started walking out alone, meeting with him in various places. And Kuresh, he put on the robes of sannyasi, and then Mahapurna, he was an old man. He was Ramanujacharya's guru, and he said to Kuresh, I'm also going with you. I want to do the service for my disciple Ramanujacharya. Imagine, Guru doing service for his disciple. That's how the disciple, this can't be forced upon people, right? A guru, why would he serve his disciple? Is this never happened in history? But why would such a person do it? That's because of your love towards your guru. Guru is able to see how much you love him through your service attitude, right? And through that mercy comes. And when that mercy comes, it's like a Ganges, it just never stops. Unless you commit to some Vaishnava aparat. Otherwise, it's going to go as smooth as possible. Now, this is a very, again, it's quite a long story. I tried to continue it in the other class if we have time. But dear devotees, it was such a pleasure talking about devotees and pure devotees, their love towards the Guru, their love towards the Lord, how detached they were, how attached they were towards the Lord. Definitely, I relished talking to you all about this. I apologize again because there were calls coming in and I didn't know how to stop it also. But yeah, next time, hopefully everything will be taken care of, because I had to do my updates on Zoom in my computer. It was going to take long and I didn't want to obviously do that because already we were running late. Anyways, thank you, dear devotees, for your time. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripasindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhakta Vrind ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much for that great session, even in a short time. And also, even as you are held up, you also find something for us, and we really appreciate even the little time that we have, and even opening some doors that probably you could not really open in this philosophy, in terms of talking about great personalities like Ramanuja and Kuresha, and those pastimes, and even the degree of humility and their devotion to their guru, like we can see here in you said Kuresha, who had very deep devotion, and really these acharyas, how we can only just read about them, because we cannot really imitate. Just read about them, and from them maybe we can get the mercy to even know how to serve our seniors and gurus as we continue in this journey. So thank you so much. And also the story of the fearless Kureshas who were stand of Vishnu, despite the Shiva supremacy coming in that Jatugram story. So thank you so much, and really your time. Thank you. I would like to open up to anyone with a comment or a question. Then I'd like to request Professor Kritika Mataji to kindly end the session for us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, beautiful class. Thank you so much. And we have to try a lot to be elevated, to go to that level of pure, at least little bit pure devotion. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for such a wonderful class. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Can everybody please unmute and say Hare Krishna once for Radhika Kasturi Mataji? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Kasturi, Radhika Kasturi Mataji ki jai. All assembled devotees,
Jai, Jai.
thank you so much.
Hare
All
Krishna.
glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
See you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Bol.
you.